Good day, folks. Welcome to Bride's Mind Academy, where we bring brilliance to every lesson. This is a continuation video under May-June 2023 paper 2 question paper. All right. Now, question 2 says now to us, the ages of people who attended the music concert was summarized in the table below, right? So we know people of age between 5 and 15 were recorded, and there were 20 of them. 45 to 55, there were 55 of them. 75 to 75, there were 30 of them. Okay. Yes. Now, the first question says now to us, write down the model class of the data. Remember, the model class is the one with the highest what? Uh, Frequency. Remember, this table is a frequency table, right? Frequency table. Highest frequency. Frequency. Now, which one has the highest frequency thereof? When I check 20, 25, 90, blah, 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 I can see this one has the highest frequency, right? So this is the modal class, all right? Not the 90, no. The one, the age group with the highest cumulative frequency, not cumulative, rather frequency, which is 90. We're going to take whatever that's here. We're going to say now it is 35. Okay, this is just a straightforward answer. Just remember, model class, highest frequency. How many people attended the music concert? How many people? Now we're going to need the cumulative frequency now. Just do yourself a favor and draw a cumulative frequency somewhere. Okay. We'll just do that for ourselves. Okay. Cumulative frequency. Okay. I don't need it to be neat actually. I just need the values only. Okay. Now, we say this is a cumulative frequency now. Cumulative frequency. Now remember, this is going to help you when you have to draw an ogive or ogive, however you pronounce it. I call it ogive, right? Remember, the ogive graph should be something like snake nyana, like so. Right, cumulative frequency, I say this one, I add this one, it is 20. 20 plus 25, it is 45. Then I say what? Actually, it is this, right? Then this plus that, it is 45. Then 45 plus 60, it is 105. 105 plus 90, 195. 195 plus 55, 250. Okay? 250 plus 40, 290. 290 plus 30, 320. So this is the total number of people who attended the concert. Or you can also add this. You can also now say, okay, the total in here, it is how much? You will see that the total in here, it is 320. But now, this data is very important in terms of when we have to draw, okay? This information is going to be important when we draw. All right, this is the answer for this one, 320 people. On the grid provided in the answer sheet, draw a cumulative frequency graph, which is an ogive. They're giving you a clue, cumulative frequency graph. So it means you have to have a cumulative frequency and you should get that. All right. I think there's a mark for doing a cumulative frequency. Okay. I think there was a table where you were given to add cumulative frequency. I just didn't take it because I could. All right. To now you have a label here, cumulative frequency, age, this one. Okay. From if you are doing grade 12 and grade 11, or in grade 11, I think, yeah, in June as well as final, if you're doing grade 11, you are provided the answer book for paper 2. Remember, paper 2 has an answer book. But if you're doing grade 12, remember from June, September up to December, you're gonna have a special paper for a special answer sheet for For what? For paper 2. Yes. Now let's just represent our data there. Now the first one here is what I want you to take note of. If you are in a position of drawing this part alone, okay, what you start off with, normally, if you're just drawing this, start off with this number here, okay. If you are doing a grade 12 maybe, and you are not given this part, you are not given the scaling there, the scaling. Now I'm teaching you in case they didn't give you a scaling. Just start with this value here, which is 5, right? Or you can just say 0, then start with this number. Then for the rest, you'll take these ones. Okay? For the rest, you'll take these ones. So it means it's gonna be 15. But make sure it is in a scale. No way. Sometimes if scale is snags. But yeah, 10, yeah, maybe 10, 15, 20, blah blah blah, up to 75. Okay. Then in here, you just start for 0. Choose a scale that will suit this number there of. You can say 40. You can choose, let me see, 280. Yes, you can choose 40, 60. Math is gone. 40, 80, 120. Then somewhere you're gonna have 240. Somewhere you're gonna have 280. Then what? 320. Can you see? You see it is also perfect, right? Then you draw your ogive. But in this case, the examiner was very genuine and gave you what? A graph. That it's just a matter of plotting. Okay. So, but when you plot, it's gonna be this one, the first one. Okay, that one will be your first one. It will be the ground. This one, it will be your ground. This one, it is where you will ground. Okay, it means it goes with the cumulative frequency of 0. So, but for this one, you're gonna start now using these values. I want to believe you are following. This one is very important. 5, it is just your ground. Let's check the scaling first. I need to minimize this. The scaling from 0 to 10, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so it is in terms of 2, right? Then we're gonna say if this is 2 and 4, 5 is somewhere here in the middle. Okay, 5 is somewhere there in the middle. Let me make sure it is visible to everyone. 5, it is here, somewhere here in the middle. Okay, now I come back. Now I say 20 with 20, or rather, sorry, 15 with 20, not this 20. I'm looking at this 20. Okay, 15 and that 20. Where is 15? I'm gonna say 12, 14, 15 should be somewhere here in the middle, but it matches what? 20. Let's look at the scaling here: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Good. So I'm gonna say if this is 15 here, 20 somewhere, 10, 20. Yes, 20. It's gonna be somewhere here, and then at least in the middle here. Okay, not necessarily there, but here. Okay, here. Then I have 25 and what? And 45. Where is 25? 25, this is 21, 22. No, sorry, the scaling here, it is 2, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Yes, so it's gonna be 22, 24, 25 here, right? Then it goes with what? With 45. 45 somewhere here. Let me see, 10, 20, 30, 40. All right, somewhere in the middle, somewhere like, if this is I want you to follow closely. 25 here, somewhere 45 will be in the middle. Between 40 and 50, we will get somewhere there 45. Okay, so somewhere here in the middle, I'll just say this is my I want my point winner. Okay, now the other, remember, I did not take this 25 here. I took from here, then I go there. 3505, 3505. I think the scaling here, the examiner did bad, man. Okay. 35 and 105. 35, it is in the middle. We now know if this line, it is 110 in the middle, between 100 and 110, right? This is 100, 110 in the middle there. Something like so. Okay. Now, can you see I'm starting to have a shape that's more or less like that? I see progress. I become happy. Now, 45, 195. 45, 195. 45, 45, I can see it is somewhere here. 195, it is close to 200, but between 190 and 200, somewhere here. Okay. Then I have, let me complete the others. 55 to 50. Sorry, 55 to 50, 55, 55, 55 to 50. Exactly to 250. So all these dots should be in the middle because now our scalar there it is something 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. You see? So they should be in the middle there. All right. Then now I have 65 to 90. 65 to 90, 65 to 90, to 90 it is. Okay, just a little bit here. Below 300, right? 300 to 90. Remember the scaling in here, it is 10. Here it is 2. The last one, 75, 320. 75, here's 75 in this line. Then 320 it is somewhere here. Okay. Now let me try to sketch that as neatly as possible. Okay. I'll try. Okay. Bed start. I'm trying to join everything. Okay. Not this one. Make sure avoid being it being a straight line. Okay. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Now this is my Ogive now. All right. Let me just do this. Yes. All right. I tried my level best there. Now let's answer the question that follows then. I now have my Ogive. Let's answer the question that follow. Use a cumulative frequency to determine the median age attended who attended the music concert. Okay. Median age. Median. What is median? Remember median, it is the middle. Median, it is the middle number. So now if I have a 320 here, let me see. Let me see something. Oh, remember you have a median formula that says median, it is equal to 1 divided by 2 n plus 1, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yeah, median, first quartile. I think first quartile it is 1 divided by 4 n plus 1. For the third quartile, it is 3 divided by 4 n plus 1. Then obvious for the fourth quartile, which is full, it will be 4 divided by 4, which is basically n plus 1, right? It's fine. Now let's look. I know it is confusing, right? But you'll just say, okay, let me write this. For n, this is the total frequency. I just confirmed that n, it is the total frequency, which is 320. Okay, plus 1. Then this gives you something like 160.5. But now they want to see if that's the median, how is it related to the age group now. Okay, so it's going to be 150, 160 here, Then if this is 170, so you agree with me 160.5 should be between those two numbers, right? Somewhere in the middle here. Okay, let me try to get back my yes. Okay, so if this is 150, 160, 160.5 will be a little bit here. Okay, do not try to be precise here. There is a scale. Okay, do not worry a lot about your scale here. About the answer, I mean. Man. Okay. Uh, okay. Where it touches somewhere there. Let's get that to 90. Okay. So it's going to be more or less something like this. But something like so. So let me erase this. Let's see. We get something like, if this is 42 here, this is 40. Can you see that the answer it is more or less 41 day? Okay. Yes. So the answer it is 41 day. Probably, I'm not sure if there was a range in the memo, but I'm not sure. But I think the range will be 40.5 to 41.5 maybe. Yeah, I think if the final answer it is 4.1, it means now the range should be a zero point 0.5 less or zero point 0.5 more. Okay, so yes, that's all for the Ogive and statistics. It's not that difficult, just that it took a long because I had to explain something. So for another closure, remember this n, it is your cumulative frequency. Okay, yes, let's meet on question 3, where we will be dealing with now the topic of analytical geometry.